Joe, and welcome back to Asturias, in which, well, I think that the partition of Asturias may happen sooner rather than later, but it just depends on, well, how long is this man, Pelagio II, is going to live, for how many few more years, before he finally, what I like to say, me being old master, kicks the bucket. So that way his heir, who's set to be elected to be the next king of Asturias and Andalusia. But if you look closely to this face of the heir, yeah, he's wounded, but it's self-inflicted. It's his way of relieving himself of the stress, which, well, that boy ain't right. Anyways, let's continue on as we get back to where we were at July 25th, 934. In which right now there is an uprising, which isn't surprising, because it's another Andalusian Mudawali uprising. Muwalidi uprising. Come on up. We're going to kick the ass of the populace. Look how ridiculous. Oh, it's superior quality now. But however, you see this raised armies? That's the reason why I am kind of for the partition idea. Because the country is too big to handle all the payment of these levies. And that's why I've been more tax intensive these days. Where is the rebel leader? He's up there. There is no rebel base, but there is a rebel leader. And before I unpause, I just want to say real quick, oh, and of course I gotta lower the stress again before it's gonna get at me. Well, we did get some new territory, but it was through inheritance. I mean, I don't know how the Duke, even though he's, you know, of the wrong religion, but I can't tell him to demand reconversion. But there is a way. I mean, I've already swayed the Archbishop, which, in fact, I'll start swaying you. I mean, at least try to be a good man. And so, when the time is right, it's going to be until 5 years, and you will have to become Catholic. But of course, that adds more trouble to where the uprising may go, especially that we're in Zaydi land now. Which I don't think, not a problem. Oh, I just want to say one thing before we get it over with. Think, what the hell were you going to say? There you go. You may have noticed that this past Monday, when you saw the other 2 episodes that were posted, once again will have 2 episodes on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The reason why the first 2 weeks had 1 at a time was because I wanted to stall for time, because I had a little bit of a health issue, you see. Nothing major, it's just something to do with the jaw and the throat. Probably due to the strain of recording when you do it on near daily basis. This is why I do recording on one day, day off the next, sometimes 2 days off, depending on how I'm feeling. And then back to recording. That's how my schedule works. Yeah, it's pretty normal with me. Unless there's something that I'm also committed to. Not necessarily other game recordings. No. It's just life. But we're back on it to its usual rate, as you've seen in many of my past series, where I do 2 at a time. I mean, to me, doing every single day of recordings, even if it's 1 episode at a time, honestly, I would die from that. This is why you record on one day, then day off the next. And during the days of recording, I do not speak too much during the mornings and the afternoons up until it's time to record, like how I'm speaking right now. Anyways, let's go kill some bad guys. Well, I don't know if you want to call them bad if they rose up against me. I mean, I'm a bad guy too. I'm saying that trait-wise and what I've been doing as of late. Didn't capture the leader. Well, crap. I guess that means... Boom, boom. This is the reason why I said I'm a bad guy too. Look, I'm a murderer. I torture people. That's how I get my insights. Dark insights. To increase my intrigue. I thrive in that chaos. And soon I'll be a schemer. And I could do twice scheme now, as I already have one ongoing. To, abduct... this man. Which, I'm only abducting him for the money. Not interested in having a piece of land. Say. Aha. Well, I mean, you can't declare war when you find these raised. And you got 9 months till you put down a self-rising. I remember my mistakes. And I know I cannot abduct him again. Actually, you can. Weren't you the guy that I abducted back then? Ooh. Well, think about this. I mean, yes, you could do 2 at a time. Whoa, you better get this job done quick. But I didn't pay attention at the chances. Let me see. Oh, that's very good. We already have 1 agent on board. Aha. Frozen. Grief. Never process the devil load when the character finds it hard to connect with others. Overshare. Yeah, you yearn for the olden days. Let's see. And please remember, my son, he's a familial kinslayer. He's also, doing fine. And he's athletic. That's good of him. Not interested. I got my hands full now. We plan on stealing the ceiling. There's the leader again. If we can capture him, that's good. Get him! Oh, I know where they're going. They're going to the sea. Like some of the others. Split up. Damn it. Split. You take on the other ones that are nearby. Plus you've got the better... No, the better ones over there. Hey! This way. I think they're going that way. It's not what Sheikh Badajoz was hoping to spawn a secret conversation, but discovering truth about them or his unusual habits does not hurt. Perhaps this can help my efforts. Yeah. Can be convinced. There's plenty of them that can be convinced. Bye. I'm gonna blackmail you. Gotcha. I don't think you could tell her to join the scheme, right? Can be convinced. Use a hook. Yeah, I need your help on this one. Bingo. Going north. A little reputation. Good on you. We're killing them. A lot of them. Got them all. Alrighty. So far, so good. Let's just make some cash. Can't go hunting or feasting at this time, but unfortunately that stress is going to get me. Remember, the realm's going to be partitioned very soon. Yeah, the Infante here. He's of a cadet branch from the Umayyad. Sheikdoms, there's 2 sheikdoms. Is Holy War for Duchy possible? I mean, I don't know about this chance. Can't press the claim for that. Can't do that. The Duchy will do, but mind you, Wadism rulers may join the war, which, of course, would be a very short one. Just get these 2 counties, and there you have it. Or we could lose progress and wait another 16 months. But there's secrecy. There's a good chance that it will be discovered. Well, there's a pretty good chance of failure also, because we didn't invest in getting more agents for this other plot. Because we didn't have any. There were some that could be convinced, but I believe that, well, you know where the money's going. Anyways, one more thing. Just in case. So let's declare that war right now. It's just only 2 areas. Check the 4 levels. 2, 2. Oh yeah. No need for siege weapons. Just use our numbers. Let's do it. In case this fails. We got him. Stand down. This is what we were supposed to do in the last episode. Of course, that would hurt the fervor a bit because this is a holy war. But we got this piece of territory now. Shut up. Sucker. Is he wandering now? Yeah. Yeah, you get on out of here. Oh, God. Who wants it? Yeah, this cadet branch. I mean, Cantabrias. bit excessive on power. Perhaps one of your sons? Who's the better? Looking at your education skills. Hey, my nephew's actually a pretty good fighter. Why aren't you my knight? I'm going to give you, this new land down here. Yes, and he's also my knight. There you go. Also, meanwhile, I would like to fabricate a hook. I'm going to use them to get the taxes because Cordoba has the highest development and the highest taxes it provides. Especially that he's my direct vassal and not too touchy. Which, sometimes I wish I have control of Cordoba personally. Because this northern country, I mean, it may be our home, but I think in the future of a future united Hispanic empire, Cordoba should be the capital of the empire because of its high development. Either that or Madrid, like in today's Spain. Like that's ever going to happen. And do not forget about the other plot. Which, what can we do here? I'm not a very pious man, so getting a kingdom is impossible. Maybe retake, that's a very small duchy. Maybe retaking Navarra would do. Because it's still Catholic. Actually, no. It's Muslim now. But culturally, it's still Basque. But there's still a few, Catholic vassals in there. Somewhere. Well, guess you. Which we ought to bring it back in at some point. And there's that other thing. Which has a truce. I mean, we want to form a border with West Francia again. So yeah, that's our plan. And it's 95%, so it's rather guaranteed. And plus, what I just did there, on getting those two areas, that is what people would call OP, overpowered. Learned it by one of my loyal viewers. Said there was another guy who plays Crusader Kings 3. So yeah, I wonder how long that'll be until they patch that sort of thing. Now, anyways, don't forget. It's about a month away, so get ready. Oh, I have a hook on her. Oh yes, this is for the election. I'm not here to modify a contract. Actually, I'll switch you over to diplomacy. Take advantage of your good looks. And I shall appoint you a guardian. Not me. No, I'm not the right guy for the job. That would be, I didn't know my Archbishop is an Italian, but give him that, but don't teach him Italian. Don't you know he's the heir to the Kingdom of Galicia? Anyways, my steward, Duchess Munir, has proven herself highly capable of special administrative matters. There are some projects I would like to undertake in the county of Soria, my liege, with your blessing, of course. Of course, take the reins. I'll take the prestige yet. Duke is swayed, and now... We know he's pissed off at me, but now, well, it's going to happen again. And I'm going to spend a little bit of money. Well, let's do this thing again. Not Murcia. Navarra. Because we want that back. Soon he will be at my mercy. Got it again. Okay. Shut up! Oh, I thought the music would stop right there, but no. You're such a trickster. And I can't go out and abduct you again. That's not going to happen until 10 years. Unless that man dies, which we could arrange that. I mean, he's got terrible intrigue. And his is no better. Well, let's just kill him off for good. And get this piece of land back into the rightful hands. Oh, by the way, this was one county, not a duchy, but we know what you mean. Hey, you got somebody here? Because I would like to get you over here. But no, that's a stupid idea. Why on earth would you want to abduct a man as a way of... It's like, okay, we stole you. Now we want to recruit you and we want you to run Navarra for us. Stupid idea. Stupid! But not all of Navarra has been reclaimed. So effectively, that wasn't a duchy, that was a county war. But now let's go murder the Sultan if anybody's willing. There are a few, actually, and a few good ones. Such as you, the Visigoth, who's a master of intrigue. I'm sure you pay a high price to be, convinced. Ah! I knew it! Okay. Now he's willing to accept. I mean, at least I need one agent for the job. I'm willing to take those chances. Anyone else? Any takers? 13 characters could be convinced to join. By 13 you mean none. I'll take 90-95. Also, don't hold that domain for too long. You may never know where it's going to go. My wife, Queen Antoinette, eagerly brings a woman before me. My king, allow me to introduce you to Asenath, claimant to the Sultanate of Tahart. She bows before me. It says it is an honor, my lady. Sadly, it would most likely remain out of my grasp, but there's cheering my son. You're talking about that North African kingdom? You know they're going to stick together, right? Savage Sultanate. You know, those guys over there. Actually, that's the prince. I mean, they're weak right now. Oh, wait a minute. My vassals started that little war. And winning. Zaragoza. You know what? Come on in. Stupid idea. Once again. And I can't really push that claim. Or can I? Doesn't say. But I just brought her in. My son has been impressed with one of the household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, he's been repeating the warrior's words himself. Give others their due and you will receive your own in turn. Well, he's the heir of, I don't know. Or I can make him diligent, make him patient. All things must be given time. I know I'll get stressed for this. Don't want him to be generous because you need the money when you run a kingdom of your own. Not matrilineal, right? That's my grandson. Aha. Yes, we're both related. Now we gained more land. Thanks to the vassal here. He proposed an alliance. And embodied this. We consider him evil, they consider us evil. You are a small country, are you not? A vassal of Tahut. So you did this out of fear due to our own expansion. Or Umayyad, for that matter. Sure. I don't have to get allies these days, because we're starting to lack of them. But here we go again. It needs to become August. Please don't hurt yourself anymore. Although you can't tell your characters to switch your focus on something else. No, you have to be playing as that. Precaution. Put him here. The brash salted Farouk is at war. He's currently camped at Geta. Sources tell me he will pick up more camp followers soon. A perfect opportunity to get some of my people into the camp. This is to get further progress. Or screw him over and... what's he doing exactly? He's an expeditionary? Defending against Duke Bernardo Toulouse. Willia Salerno. Unseen in the crowd, they report to me. So just get more progress. Damn. That didn't last long. King Pelagio II of Asturias has found peace in Christ's embrace at 67 years of age. Died of old age. a known murderer. He will atone for his unspeakable crimes in the next life. Now, King Savaricu, I don't know if that's correct pronunciation in the Asturian rather than Spanish, ascends the throne. Many are confident that his reign will be a blessing to the realm. And he's inherited a war. Stop right there. What's going on here? He is the king of Asturias and Andalusia. But Galicia is still with us. This is a claimant war for the Duchy of Cordoba. We have more soldiers. And there they are. Raise all the armies. And I will soon do something about that domain size and some of the money inherited. But here's the problem with this new king. He's a murderer. He's a kinslayer. He is self-inflicted. And he's currently wounded because he's not yet recovered from it. But he's August, so he's honored as a true ruler, worthy of empires of old. Like hell. Plus, he's craven. But he is diligent, and he is zealous. And that would be a problem for them. So yes, this duchy here is now a kingdom. Yes, kingdoms now exist. This is my younger brother, Gerardo. And then there's little Sancho, Galicia. So the partition of Asturias did occur, but not as much as I expected. And this big old kingdom here, well, now you are in trouble with this geographical position here. Can no longer convert. The Archbishop does not endorse me because, well, you are Italian. That's one thing. But and this woman I'm married to, not good, but she's only good for helping me have children. So anyways, let's meet the children of Savaricu. From the... If only she was a knight. It can't be possible. And this is my eldest. And then this is a newborn, Sebastian. Not special. Just... You need to stop raising cowards in this dynasty. I mean, she's a better fighter. She could, you know, discipline all of us if she wanted to. I can commission an epic or work off some stress. Which it would be best to do that right now. I don't want to self-afflict myself. And anyways, with this realm now split, what does this mean for... oh boy. And this war is for what? This is the defensive war. I got a few friends. While these are the allies. Plenty of them. Effectively, this is a civil war, in a sense. And this is the Duke, not the King. Mind if I cast my vote to you, because you seem, capable. Remember, close family claimants and electors are the ones you can... Not voting for my son, but I'll vote for you and see what the others will think. This is just to get you on the good side of things. And I'll take my focus towards learning. I mean, clearly I beat myself up too much, but... Reinvigorating friendship. I mean, I'm athletic. I mean, it helps. Reinvigorating friendship. Huge boost. Which will last 2 more years. Well, I have one friend, and that's my sister. She's got lover's pox, unfortunately. Our family keeps getting bigger and bigger. And also inherited another man-at-arms. Just a light footman, but we'll have them to take it with us. Because of this course of action that we're doing right now. And how long has this war been ongoing? 8 months ago. We can easily defeat them. And as for the Archbishop, which he's got very good learning, but I'd like to get him on our side. Need his endorsements. It's for the taxes and it's for... Oh yes, and the domain size limit, which I control Granada. I'll give it to my eldest. Granada is yours. Right after I raise more troops, because some of that's going to be coming from there. Just wait 10 days. Who's the best commander so far? Is commanding another army. Whose side are you on? My side. At war against me. Count Garcia. You are fighting against me, you traitor. Again, this is effectively a civil war right now, and this is the result of the partition. Call my house members. We need more to intervene. And yes, I'm calling my brothers in too. I mean, one's already involved anyhow. And I can usurp it? That would be screwy. Anyways. Our army's raised now. Give it to Pelagio. Granada is yours. Actually, it's Cordoba. Am I technically the owner of Granada? It's Cordoba. You are the heir to the duchy, so why can't I just give it to you now? There you go. That's how you're supposed to do it. And Navarro will be dealt with a little time later. There you go, Avante. These combined forces. Some of the knights are present. We got some really good fighters. Alright. Let's settle this matter right now. Don't let them have Cordoba. That's a very valuable place. We'll get them a few at a time. Oh, and I forgot my lifestyle choice. Again, did his part for the diplomacy, but now I like to do it for learning. And I know I'm, having a bit of a self-inflicted pain. So I'm going to go for medicine, but each time I'm going to get the perk, I'm actually going to go for theologian. Take this route. Convert faith in county faster. And convert faith in a county, it takes time to convert a county, is no longer increased if the faith has higher fervor than my faith. Yeah, going that way. While I'm trying to, stay healthy. And I'm not leading troops at the moment, so I'm going to go work off some stress. Nothing eases the mind like a raised pulse and a healthy sweat. I will work my body until my mind is more at ease. I will gain sweaty stench for a year. Let's go. And let's get. As I finish yet another lap around my castle, I could feel my worries dripping off me together with the sweat. Some people I say I run from my problems, but I say I run towards solutions. Another lap. Thanks to me being athletic. Great. When can I do it again? 3 years. Probably win. Go for their capital next. Knight got killed. They have more knights than... He was a renowned physician. I think he was my personal physician. And I did not envision this chaos of the partition it was going to be. But there could be worse things out there. Unless you want to stop this nonsense and call for white peace. Go straight for the capital. Cousins taken prisoner. He's not on the battlefield, is he? Yes, he is. He's in that army. Hopefully you get to capture their heirs. Let them scatter. Let them run. They're on a run. While the siege is going very well. Despite without the siege weapons. Because we want to be conservative. There'll be some good loot in there. Definitely contributed to the war score, in which I would rather have white peace. Stop this nonsense. Captured the Duke's granddaughter. But not the heir, because he's leading an army. Because of this big war score for taking the capital. We actually did capture one of their heirs. Well, let's capture another territory then. Right next door, there's some loot. Help us out on this one. This one's got a pretty sizable fort. But it's only a matter of time. Plus, I gotta do something about that domain. Perhaps I'll have to give it away to one of the knights of mine. Or alternatively do a holy war against them for the county, but I believe there's more problems than that. And as for the Archbishop, I need you to convert another count. Whoa! This area was more, has become more Catholic these days. Thanks to, vassals. While some have turned back to, hold on. Let me look at it exactly. This map could be deceiving. Actually, some of the counties have reverted back to Catholic, or I mean, I was looking at here near Cordoba, but no, we're getting momentum. As far as I'm concerned, I think it would be better do it up there. At Navarra. It'll take 9 years, but we could speed it up when I level up the theologian path. So please hurry up. There's going to be an uprising soon, and I don't know how many of us are going to be left after this mad affair. Of course they want Andalusia. And the Count of Cordoba has joined. You son of a... Oh, we're badly outnumbered. We can't lose Andalusia. They will accept, which helps us out for this sort of thing. So, do offer white peace. That's what I wanted. I just want to tell these other people in the country to calm down. If they refuse, then we'll have to. Thank you. Now, go after them now. We'll raise more troops once we get back to here. Again, we're outnumbered, but we'll pick them off one by one. Especially a good number of their troops, as the best ones come from Cordoba itself, which that man is a problem. Is it possible that we can imprison him after he's dealt with? I mean, I don't have the crown authority to revoke titles. I mean, their family's going to be around for a while. It's an obscure dynasty. If only I had the right to have Cordoba to myself, that is the place I would keep. But as it settles, this is how it looks like now. I don't know, is this bad-looking border gore of a realm? This is much worse. But the king will cooperate. And since this is a defensive war, I had to call them in. So please help us out, brothers. This is a defensive war, and I'd like to have some more numbers. I mean, you got a sizable force, well, not much, and neither is this one. We could easily retake those kingdoms if we wanted to. But work on this first. It doesn't cost you prestige. The leader's over there. If we can capture him, good. Cordoba's gonna be punished for this, for joining the side of the rebels. We got him. All rebelling vassals are imprisoned by me. Aha. Count! If only I had the ability to revoke your title right here, right now. But I don't have the crown authority to do so. Because we don't have this yet. Where are we, by the way? It's another good thing about putting more investment towards learning. I'm trying to get public works, which in 6 years we'll get it. But in about 2 years we'll get barracks. And after those 2 innovations we will finally advance to early medieval. Because the first thing you ought to get is hereditary rule to enact regular partition, not confederate partition. So I think it might as well go for this next. But anyways, remain focused on it. But I could release you and, you know, get a hook from you and pay me more taxes. That's your punishment. More taxes. Could if I want to, but right now let's just settle down and assess the situation. Defending against claim for the kingdom. Oh yeah, I put you there. Well, I don't want to get involved here because they'll get mad. Yes, Count of Orania, you are in a compromising position. And as for Navarra, we'll have to put a Catholic vassal in. I don't have the ability to kidnap anymore. But realistically, we can defeat him in a war. You just go in, take the objective, hold it, and you'll win. That'll be the easiest thing in the world. And these people, as long as they remain devout Catholics, then they can have all of Navarra to themselves. And eventually get more of this. So I'm in no rush of reclaiming the kingdoms again. Plus, it's not going to be until 1000 AD that the decision will pop up where you get to unite the Spanish thrones. You can't do that in the 900s. It's impossible to hold them all at once. But it would be best just to hold Andalusia. So in this case, it's this boy. That's the most important to me. For the Kingdom of Andalusia. Which I'll probably switch my vote to him. I don't think they'll like it. You got money? No. Put you in. Of course. Anything for my son. I mean, yeah, you make a lot of money because you live in a land where there's a bunch of development, but I wish I could have it for myself. Or for my boy, who knows. Fled. Who's my best knight? Because I'm going to give Navarre to him. Are you of the right culture? Yes. For your distinguished service. Now it's going to take a lot of time for those levies to refill. Which we're trying to get more control, which we're about to finish it actually. I think it'll... No, do it right. Well, it's actually days. 3, 2, 1. Now you switch to organized levies for faster reinforcement rate. There we go. 100% control. So yes, the Catholic faith is making a comeback in Hispania. While we're making a lot of money in the process. while you are all on your own, fighting whatever stuff that you got into. And they want this area. Also, I need to reduce that stress a bit more, so I was about to go host a feast. I beckoned my archbishop to join me in a circle of brass orbs and candles arranged on staves throughout the dark room. The incense coating the air to ward off bad vapors makes our eyes tear up in a little time. This is how, through the corner of our eyes, we will spot the inscrutable form of angels. He soon takes a pause. This feels wrong. These are divine beings, not meant for mortal eyes to see. I'm trying to get him on his good side. Is there a way that could increase the opinion? Yes, this is a fool's errand, if not a sin in itself. I'm trying to be pious here now. It's cheaper to do a hunt. And because I'm athletic, this could be a lot better results to go out on a hunt. To reduce that stress all the way. But be careful. You're still wounded. You're not fully recovered. Oh, and go get yourself a physician. Felling a beast. Alright. You would think it's a creature of myth. Perhaps a god disguised in animal form. It was the largest hart I've ever seen. Even after the beast was wounded, that chase lasted half a day. It is still an imposing sight lying dead for me. Count Pinolo is just as awestruck. I've never seen such a thing, my lord. Cadê? I don't know what I'm going to do with you. Maybe just raise taxes because you don't contribute to the elections of Asturias because you don't live in traditional Asturian territory. I don't think he deserves credit for this. I'll get a weak hook on him. Which what I could do for you is just modify a bit. Because we're money intensive these days. Son of the Count. Hideous, you say? He don't look that hideous to me. And apparently she's a huntress. And this is a cadet branch, another cadet branch from our original dynasty. There you go. Damn. Quit getting the family killed. That's all I ask. Alright, returning from the wild. Now let... Whoa, that's expensive. May increase my vassal's opinion. Yeah, I want everybody to get on the good side, despite the recent succession and the fact that I'm a kid slayer. I'm trying to, do some good for everybody. I raise money to go on a pilgrimage as well, so that way the religious head don't excommunicate me. I know what I've done, alright? And I don't want to hurt myself. So just do it. We got a good income. Guests are gathered in a great hall, lords and ladies from the near and far reaches around. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, dear friends. fleeting gaze I received from my wife is taken on a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner she has hid all evening, and the walls are hindering her escape. The poor woman has never been good to people. Are you shy? Yes, you are. Get a hook on her? What the hell am I going to do with a hook on her? She's got nothing I want. She's lowborn. But she's gonna have to have on things knowing that I've done bad things, so I will distract the converging guests. Yeah, I'm gonna need a new physician. Don't forget about that. Check the court. Anybody with... The Archbishop! Of course. I don't think it's possible, Kenny. Hey, would you like to be also my court visitor? Yes, you can. I'll pay you a little bit more money. And he'll start endorsing me this way. And that means more taxes and more levies to be provided. New job for you. The size of men-at-arms is good now. I just need some good night's training. As the feast is underway and our guests are eating and drinking, Mayor Olaf approaches my wife and me at the great table. This is a marvelous feast. All compliments to the hosts. She deserves all the credit. There. Now, what do the vassals think of me in general? I know some don't like me, and some do, but they're all counts. The duchies are good. Who's the guardian for? Well, I actually gave him the... Gluttonous pussy. Oh, great. Who's that you're betrothed to? Another cadet. Oh, great. I see where this is going. No longer stressed, but I'm doing fine. Just trying to get over my wounded. Because I self-inflict myself, because I'm a psychopath. So we can actually defeat them in a war. Just to retake another part of Navarra. Which we barely have enough piety for it. But you gotta be faithful if you want the whole damn duchy. But look at that money we make. Thanks to all these church holdings. So let's just raise a bit more money first. Before we even think about a war with the Umayyad. Plus, populist uprisings, that's another thing we ought to worry about. Not as much as they're used to, but still. How old are you? 18. Oh, damn it, that was my good Archbishop. Swabian. What happened to him? Natural causes at 57? That's a bit too early. Well, I guess I gotta start swaying you now. Or better yet, send you a gift right now. How much? 50? Okay. We're getting there. What do I gotta do to help you? You are honest, you are generous, you are also fickle. So. Almost there. Come on. You and I are gonna be buddies. Once I get that opinion high enough, then I'll appoint a new court decision. Oh dear. Sancho. What's up with my brothers being... Well, what's up with family members being gluttonous these days? I don't eat my food just to leave my misery. Oh, no. Stay here. I'm gonna get you married soon enough. Just hang on. I got something for you. Should be matrilineal, since you're very important to me. Oh, giant. What's he like? I know he's a lowborn, but hey, at least it's something, and you may never know that I would have a grandchild who's a giant. May never know. It'll be interesting. I will raise up till I reach 200 gold, and then I'll go on a pilgrimage. Well, you can't tell her to stay here. Commissioning an epic will cost you 80, so don't do that yet. No reason to. I'm in a relatively good age. This is my cousin, which they're voting for because he's a... Wow. Okay, I think, despite the little bit of age there, and he's unlanded. Hell, why didn't I make you, you know? I see. Was part of Leon. Yes, there's a lot of infighting. Oh, they took it, didn't they? Nope, what is this? They declared in the... Son of a... Those are Muslims. They did an uprising, and therefore they gave them independence. Damn it, brother. That calls for a holy war, you know. That you gave him land. We could take advantage and just retake it. But, yeah, they're barely up in the ultimatum there. We can easily defeat them in a war, so it'll do. This is a claimant from that count there, which it'll cost you prestige for this. You know where he's from? He's right next door, actually. Part of the cadet branch. I got a lot of prestige, I'll take it. Let's do it. Yeah, let him run. I'll just go ahead and take this area of Porto. There's 2 baronies. Galicia belongs to him. Wait a minute, what happened? Yeah, inherited contract obligations. Ah. Field taxes to your increased or get a weak hook. What's your feudal contract? So I gain a favor hook on him. He endorses me now, right? Yes, sir. Ah, to get that kingdom back. But then again, people will be angry. There's just so much infighting here, but surprisingly the Muslims never took advantage of this infighting because this is all in the western part. So getting the capital barony means we also have to get this one too, right? Yeah, you have to get them both. Not enough. Garrison outnumbers the soldiers on the field. Who's my marshal? Ah, of course. Go for this. Remember, I'm going to try to take this path. It's for more piety. And remember, money for the pilgrimage. This is for you. Wait 1 more month. Seems I can't get rid of... Ah yes, Pelagio III. Little natural inclination towards warfare. Sounds like skilled tactician. Despite the fact that you're craven and you're sadistic, yikes. But also gluttonous. God dang it, why can't we have pious people? And plus, that woman you betrothed to, break that off. I'll find someone better for you. You won't like it, but... shouldn't marry somebody that is part of our dynasty. Just marry somebody that would definitely be suited for you all around. You're a grown-ass man, Pelagio. You should marry someone like... I don't know about her because she's a heretic, but... well, somebody that's around your age. Look for that. Care less about alliance power at this point. Just around. And have good skills to help you out with something. So it's possibly this one. Remember, remember that. Dwarf, lisping, pretty. Okay, you're going to just want to have a young age and figuring, you know, the man is fertile. He's going to have a lot of children. So. Oh, that's my niece. Huh. Careful with that. Think go for her. Because I like the intrigue. And all of this can definitely compensate the lack of his. Yeah, there's some potential there. Had to break the patrol because, well, he deserves better. Yeah, past childbearing age, which I'm okay with having just only those two. You converted? How dare you give in to the demands of those mothers that still live over there? How dare you? This is why Catholicism is being revived around here. Well, you coward. You god dang coward. And you're an adulterer. Which is shunned in our both faiths. You are a traitor to this cause, and that would call for a war. I would defeat you right now in this battle, but we're not quite ready yet. Give it a couple of months, and then that title is mine. Well, I'll save it because it's closer to home. I could care less about this other areas that they hold, which I believe that's a hindrance. So next year, Galicia is coming back to Asturias. Yes, of course, I'm a bad guy. Barely make it in. So we'll take our sweet time getting more levies. Which it should be enough to hopefully keep this down. Especially there's going to be less Mulavadis for the time being. Because we're slowly converting these counties that's under our control. Also, let me see. What am I lacking that I should be concerned of? I mean, my learning is rather poor, but to me, I'm just only using that as a way of... Actually, you know, we talked about technology earlier, and we're about to get barracks soon. I think you should just help me out with having more of this so we can, you know, discover these faster. See, we just got barracks right now. And in 4 years' time, we'll get public works. So I'm using my wise patronage just to get it from it. So, our culture's discovered barracks, so... Any empty space? Here. That's what this is. This is just more levies and also more damage from heavy infantry and spearmen. I'm gonna go on a pilgrimage right now. Not Jerusalem. Possibly to Rome. Or should we just keep it short because I want to save this money for this upcoming conflict. So let's go to Santiago. I know it's a very short way because this is the capital and Santiago's over there. So I'm saving up a little bit of money. This will be a short trip. It's time to depart. No stress at all. Even when on a pilgrimage, priests still hold the Mass every Sunday. This hut ought to be open with no churches nearby. But early this morning a storm rolled in and has not ceased. Undeterred, a zealous priest is standing out in the pouring rain, giving a sermon about perseverance in the face of adversity. Despite this, the size of his audience is rapidly dwindling as discouraged inherits seek refuge from the torrential rain. Not too concerned about being ill. Well, what is a little rain to a faithful Catholic? I'll take that. My dedication, thank you. Oh, got ill. I'm doing poor. Do no more what is necessary, just a safe treatment. So he came to my chambers and offered me the draught, which was yellow in color. He told me to pinch my nose as I drank it. When the tip and liquid passed my lips, I almost immediately spat it out and demanded to know the contents of the cup. He revealed that it was a fresh urine from a pregnant sow. The poisoning waste turned out to be just what I needed. For now the worst of my symptoms of oblivion and the world seemed a little brighter. Do sip them for a year. Hope it goes away in time. If not, then I'll get my next treatment next time. I have walked the holy path. Currently in conflict, taking up a defense of some other country. Huh, you've been hosting your chancellor for several weeks. Don't be true to see the splinter of the Roman in my role. Ah, that's my son talking. Too bad they're not voting for you. Oh, I can... yeah. We'll see the electors soon. I don't have a hook on any of these, so I gotta do something with them in the future. I mean, I'll live long enough, hopefully, to start switching hooks, otherwise all hell's gonna break loose again. And you're not a knight, aren't you? No, I'll keep you out of that, as a reminder. Stay away from that sort of business. Don't want you to get killed. Let's just save up a little bit of money. A commoner of Swabian heritage has been accosted in the streets of Loreto, some minor offense. By making a statement in defense, I perhaps could convince my archbishop, the equally Swabian in my good character, but it might risk alienating my Leonese players. No, the Astor Leoneses, I doubt that's even a real word, are of a superior moral fiber. Shouldn't sway you anymore because you're good to me. If you're gonna sway somebody, then, oh, I got it. Who's got the strongest voting power? Her. Start swaying her. You may never know you're gonna get a hook out of them. Which I do need a hook on her. Perhaps I should, Oh, good lord, no. No, that's the diplomacy route if you want to befriend somebody. No longer wounded. Doing alright. Here we go again. So let Galicia be weak, and then I'll come in and take advantage and retake this kingdom, which will happen in the next episode. For now, we will end the episode on this note, which of course this is a frequent occurrence, but it's going to be less and less these days, because... No, not here! Damn it, that's not what I chose. But, one thing's certain, they're a lot less than they were back then. So it'll be a lot easier from there, until we get Galicia back into the Asturian lands. So on and so forth. So, we'll leave the episode on that note, and then next episode, we're taking that kingdom back. It's a small chunk of land, but I don't want a big one, because that'll be too much, and too chaotic. And I gotta start getting people to start voting for my son. My youngest son who rules Granada. Which is a place where we groom our princes there, to begin familiar with their rule and their lifestyle and so on and so forth. So we hope you join us in the next episode as we will crush the rebels once again. But until then, so long for now.